Good evening. My name is Kadaria Ahmed, and this is Straight Talk. My guest today has a degree in English Studies and Literature from the University of Port Harcourt. An active participant in student union politics, he was at one time the president of the National Association of River State Students, an experience that stood him in good stead when he contested and won a seat to the State Assembly in 1999, where he spent 2 terms and was the Speaker of the House. Serving his second term now as Governor of River State, he is also the Director General of President-elect General Muhammadu Buhari's campaign. On Straight Talk today, I am very pleased to have with me His Excellency, the Governor of River State, Mr. Rotimi Amaechi. Sir, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've been quoted in a few media houses as saying now that the APC has won the presidential elections, you will be magnanimous in victory.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not... don't forget that it was how do I put it? It was a bitterly fought war. The president brought out everything in his armory, and we didn't have one, much more bring out anything. Despite all this, you must look at the bigger picture. You must look at Nigeria. It's not about, oh, we have won. The celebration is over. Time to work. You must recognize that the president has also been magnanimous in defeat. It's not magnanimity. It's not only about victory. It's also about in defeat. The APC was, or the country was worried that there would be resistance from him. I wasn't, because I felt, why would he have the legal backing to resist? Okay,
so his magnanimity took the form of accepting, gracefully that he had lost this election. What form is the APC magnanimity going to take?
I'm coming to that. I'm saying that I'm not going to speak on behalf of the presidential candidate, or no longer presidential candidate, the president-elect. I'm going to say that as the Director General of the campaign, I'm going to persuade the party to extend their hands to PDP. We shouldn't be like PDP. Don't forget that what the president-elect said is that we will not be the ruling party, we will be the governing party. And to govern, you govern the good, the bad, and the ugly. And magnanimity includes the fact that as corrupt as this government was, the president has said, I won't look back. That's huge, not to look back. If you know how much has been stolen in the country, you may need to look back.
In that case, how are you going to give Nigerians the change that they so clearly voted for?
Change does not mean you should look back. Change means that from today henceforth, it will not be like the past. Change is to say to you that, look, there's no power, we have to bring power. Change means that there's no employment, we have to look for a way to create employment. You don't necessarily need to start establishing vacancies in the government establishment. Currently, what is happening is that you have a huge recurrent expenditure as opposed to the capital expenditure. So change means lower recurrent expenditure and a higher capital expenditure. Change means that people can travel from your hometown. Where is your hometown?
Zamfara.
Okay, that people can travel from Zamfara to Lagos without having to go through buses.
Okay, and before I go into the details of what you want to do in government, let me tell you, quote you something the president-elect said in his acceptance speech. He said, "We shall strongly battle another form of evil that is worse than terrorism, the evil of corruption." And he says it will no longer be allowed to stand as a monument in this nation. If there is no concept of crime and punishment, how are you going to battle corruption?
No. There's a concept of amnesty. I wouldn't say there will be no punishment. What he said is that I won't look back means I have forgiven the past.
You've come into government, you've promised to tackle corruption. How are you going to do that if you do not show people that when they steal, there are consequences?
Will you be happy as a Nigerian that the president just brings out the book and begin to look for those who stole money 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago? Or drop the book and say from today henceforth, if anybody steals, there will be punishment. From today henceforth, all the funds that we have as a state will go to the development of the people. From today henceforth, our brothers in the north and in any part of Nigeria will be properly educated, that from today henceforth we invest in agriculture, we invest in mining, we ensure that people who are not skilled are able to do business. We create a business environment. The dollar to Naira was 230 before the election, before his acceptance speech. Today it's 211. Now, when it comes to these policies, he's told it clearly that it is not about investigating those who have stolen.
Will we at least get people to return money they've taken, even if you are not prosecuting them?
Well, that is left for the president. He will decide.
What is the APC policy?
Oh no! What are the APC policy?
The president came to power as a member of the APC.
The APC policy on corruption is that we shall stamp out corruption. We didn't say we shall investigate the past. We are not president when it was happening. How do you stamp out
corruption?
How you stamp out corruption is to set. Hold on, sir. Hold on, ma. Is to set examples of those who are corrupt. And what are the examples? If today, 29th of May, people are sworn in, ministers are sworn in, governors are sworn in, civil servants are there, and anybody steals money and you prosecute him, that you have set as an example. When you begin, see, the problem with Nigeria is that, like you said, impunity. All the things that the president did, nobody complained. Nigerians didn't even come out. I was shocked that the CBN governor could say that $20 billion was missing. There were no Nigerians on the street. When we were students, I think between Buhari and Babangida, I was a student. The mere story of Taishola saying what was missing on the street, all the universities were closed down for that rumor. President Babangida had to come to national television to prove that Taishola was lying. Under Buhari, we had a national strike with the students. Now, NANS, they have different fashions of NANS. People have dispatch riders. NANS president, dispatch riders, you will see a NANS president who is a student telling you, this is my essay on students, this is my essay on government, this is my essay on River State. What nonsense is that? You don't have radical students anymore. You don't have people who have Nigeria at the back of their heart. Let me put it that way. You don't have anybody anymore. You just have people who are prepared to loot. So you begin to worry in your this in private room to say that there are not even young Nigerians who are coming to say to us, you're thieves and I won't go with you. Instead,
well, you've just made my point, Excellency, which again, I repeat, if people in Nigeria do not see that actually people pay for stealing the Commonwealth and they get away with not just, sounds like not just stealing it, but even keeping it, what is to stop other people in the future from trying?
Kadaria, if you listen and listen very well, I did not say there will be no punishment. I said it will be a distraction to go back. I said from today, from the 29th of May, that's what the president-elect has promised. As far as he has taken his oath, if you take a plate of food illegally in the villa, you will go for it.
Let us take a break. When we return, we speak a bit more about the question of accountability. Don't go away.